hand. Let's talk about Doc's investigation. Joe Doc. That's a name I'll soon not forget. We trailed him for half a year. Oh, the pressure. The pressure! I was shivering with anticipation. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Oh, Jake Marsh must have been going through hell. I mean, because of his brother's death. They were close to those two. After Neil died, he became... something took over Jake. He became a Jake like that made her even all the more desperate. Nana Sky. My sister? Best of... That's all mine. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo. Lana and Chief Gun. The legendary pair was the crazy. They were all able to keep up with us. That's why they were why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of the evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Doc got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Evidence our team never found suddenly appeared, while others items were kept secret. But you don't have any proof anything illegal was done. I'm proof enough for what happened. What? After that case, all of us, save Goodman, were relieved of our duties, most without even so much as an explanation. Then Nana's guy transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Nana's guy was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used. Damon Gant and Lana Sky. Gant led the investigation. Lana was second in command. They were the best. They solved all kinds of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. Kind of like electromagnetic, and he kept slamming people too. Like, and he said something like atomic collider. His magnetism. I mean his ability to attract evidence. He produced the most incredible evidence in the case. See, yeah, incredible evidence. You mean? Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana, and all the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She did anything crooked, and always watched out for the other detectives, but she was so concerned for Jake. Mr. Marshall? Jake's brother was murdered. She felt as if she lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would have ever recovered from his shock. That's what makes him the more infuriating. Miss Starr. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn so cold after that? Anna transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's power influence. Chief? That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secure. There's only one thing left for him to control. No one could stand in his way. The prosecutor's office. What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lana? I don't know, but one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude there must have been a reason for her change. us to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Star. You listen to me, Rocky. It more than it's too great to find Wizard Navy. But chef than I've been. Alright. I don't... Okay, so... no, let me see. You don't, I don't hear anything bad about you, okay? Yeah, Miss Star, don't anything illegal, okay? We're gonna head over to see a good buddy of ours, a detective, a damn good one. I like to say Palin, it's the cops a lot. We're back. It's the cops! I gotta make 150 copies of those files. Brewing coffee, copying files. Turning into a regular DJ. You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. Oh, that DJ! Got in my persistency, but my answer still no. Nothing you to the chief's office. Period. It's the cops! It'll be my neck on the line. That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there. We got the exact piece of evidence we need for this. What's this? No, oh wait! Mr. Edgeworth, he can't be serious. Is he ever not serious? I can't believe that they've pushed him this far. It's the cops! Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was as cold as ice too. But I know him different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence, but we betrayed him. And we're the cops! Detective! That's it, I made up my mind. But, here, take my ID card. We can't do that. If someone had found it, they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report. Look at me, it's no secret, I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this, for Mr. Edgeworth's sake. 'Cause we're the cops! Thank you, Detective, thank you. We'll take care of this, you won't... February 24th, Chief Prosecutor's Office. Here goes Mr. Wright. Click. Beep. It's a cops. Detective Gunn. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. With all the screaming, if somebody heard it, they'd be coming. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. I didn't know you could slap a ghost. It's a cat. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. What are you gonna do? Sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong, so I came to. So here's here. Hey, don't do that to my card. So I figured I'd never look around myself. We're on this together now. Alright. And this. Okay, first let's examine that safe. Safe. That's what is right with intrigue. Okay, if you say so. I think we get a code. Input number. Lunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birth date? It's. Have a better. Here goes nothing. 7 7 7 7 7 7 7. Bingo. What number did you order? Whose birthday was it, pal? 7 7 7 7 7 7 7. The final card number on the what? The number of my that mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. You mean 777777777? That you know? I think you're 17 shy this time. That can only that's Chief Gant's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? Let's take a look at what's inside. I don't think so. What's that? It's empty now. I'm looking for any. Wait a second. What is that distributable? Can you have another? I remember when we, the three of us, but those were the days. That's right, one of the shards of bells. That fragment we just found. You mean this one that was safe? Yes, that's one. Now I mention it, there's doing lots of bells. Let's see if it fits. Let's assemble. Sealed up piece of evidence from this. Hey guys, get a load of this. It's reddish slime too. Reddish slime. That's blood. I don't get it. Why would you? Was he just? Yes, that's where I was waiting for my. Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices strict punishment for preventing the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He's wants us to remember. He told us to himself at off in his spot. He was pretty intoxicated at that time, I see. So ever since then I left, no one ever touches that desk? No one except Chief Gant. And the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. So 2 years ago, her presence. Can I see something? Hang it. Sure. You came on here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 kinds. I mean, your only reason for coming here isn't it? Yeah, oh yeah. You don't think? Nah, you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind. Okay, now then, let's go on a bit. Hey, hold on. Not so fast, buddy. Not so fast, pal! One minute. When someone tells you, don't worry about it. It's okay, what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you? What? That's right, Michelle. He could be. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings. There you go, ignoring me again. Listen, in most cases, that's choices. Huh? SL9 incident? Hold it, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what? Know about the evidence list. Normally they're twice as long. That's right, I guess there isn't a lot of evidence. Half-size list of evidence. No choices. It would appear so. Alright, so give me look at the spear. Look at this. No, sir. The chief might be hiding. There. Even if he did, he'd never be able to back out. Get it out. Hey, you guys don't know how scary that could be. No. Just looking at the ground to see if there was anything there. After that, do you have anything for days except thinking there? let's see. There's our fingerprint set. I'd like to, have a look at... Hey, know what that is? You want me to take a fingerprint? That's a great idea, Detective. Alright, let's go to town. Sheesh. What are you doing? Why are you sticking my hand out? Good, take my fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints you want to take. Huh? Come on, this isn't time for jokes. We're talking about that cloth we found in the sink. Oh, I know that. The one with the handprint on it, right? She went the, where's your sense of humor? Okay. Alright. Alright, so the thumb and the index work. Not... No, It's amazingly close to yours, Emma. What can this be? Isn't my phone? Have you found a match? Who's it seems to... What's it do? They aren't clear enough to view the backs. Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Doc's prints. Psst, you, over here. It's the cops! What's going on here? What are the kids' prints doing in the chief safe? Don't ask me. It's the cops! Let's just keep this information from our... Yeah, maybe you should hold on to this. Well, I was in the... Of course. Thanks. Oh, that's very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, you would have been useless. Isn't that right, you in the coat? Eek! Chief Cat! We didn't think you'd be back so soon. Fortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then, I thought of a certain detective. Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to ask you all. I'll have to ask you all to... Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Oh, and you in the coat? Me, sir? Drop your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir... I said drop. Now get out. Or else I'll hit you with an atomic collider. And that will be nice. We'll be on our way, sir. Wait, you... you. The one without the spiky hair. Don't you go... don't go yet. Me, sir? I'd like to a word with you. But, sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet. You this way. You're free to go. Mr. Wright! Don't worry, Emma. We'll take care of it from here. Look, pal, if I told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. These officers off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? But you said you didn't care anymore. If you're fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it. Now that I've seen the evidence, I think I'm finally started to get the picture. Why has she kept saying? Anyway, are you listening to me? Gonna try to smooth the chief again. Later, pal. But I heard from Mama. She said that the police had only 2 investigations. She'll be busy for the rest of the day. I see. So the chief asked them to come in for questions. It's no use to think about it. I'm thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day of court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you all I've can. What you've told me over these past couple days is absolutely nothing, not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I did mention something before. I think I told you right at the beginning. I said that I'm the one who stabbed. I think I finally figured it out. I know who's that lurking behind your words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth, once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. Thick-headed is the term I use to believe. I have to admit, I was more perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there's no incriminating evidence. When it hit me, it's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth, it's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. Certain individuals say. So you think I'm projecting this person? Protecting? No, I think afraid of the is more like. I'm afraid. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, who, may I ask, this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly frightened of. Who's this person? Take that! Well, Miss Guy. Mr. Wright, you are addressing the chief of you. Not forgetting. My apologies. Partner, we were partnered until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, tell me something. Would he try to hide his crimes? Both of you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did, specifically hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offenses. Why is it that Chief Gaunt's name was never mentioned? Chief Gaunt? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party could have possibly tampered with the evidence was me. I had access because I was second in command of the investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gaunt. If you intend to accuse Chief Gaunt, you'll be needing more than just one. Hi. I just found this safe with part of the jar and this piece of cloth. Do you know who it is tonight? The person concealing the evidence was none other than Chief Gaunt himself. Now tell me, why are you taking all the blame for him? And we'll even tell that guard over there that you're covering for the chief of... Touche, Mr. Wright. It's as well as you surmised. I cannot disobey Chief Gaunt's orders. even if it means being found guilty of murder. Why not? Come on, oh, Mr. Wright, you can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate. And say, follow orders. Yes, that's more orders. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. You need to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. Just as I suspected. Despite whatever unbelief, you are not the one who murdered Detective Goodman, correct? And I discovered the murder weapon was it. The murder weapon. You mean Edward's knife? No. But I found the body. This knife was stuck in the body. I took out and stabbed him with another knife. That would be Edward's knife? That's right. Even though it was already dead in my hand. So my hands were shaking. That's why I ended up cutting my own hand. And that is the reason by the bandages on your ID. Yes, it seems like I got blood on the victim's shoe as well. And then, so she saw me as I plunged the knife in. Miss Starr, huh? Why did you need to hide Doc's knife so bad? It took a lot of work to finally close the Doc case 2 years ago. It was all over with. I didn't ever want to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means. Trust. So you hid Doc knife? The weapon used to stab the detective and the evidence. It's an evidence the ODOC case. Before it got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. So you wrapped it in a knife, in your scarf, and hid it in Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister. Tell her what happened and asked her to hide the knife beside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone to know about this. Oh, that would explain why Emma was so confident. Hold on a second. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gunn, the first thing I did was make a phone to Patrolman Jake Marshall. To Marshall? Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for and had been murdered. I wanted that fact he kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only person I could trust, so I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems after I spoke with him, he went on an escapade of his own. What do you mean? Not wanting in the case of the guy, he decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the ID card. He still hadn't made up his mind to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident. I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you have earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as a defense attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further. Rose trial. One way to drive off. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. And I will do it. with that. What we've done in the prosecutor's office, the chief officer, detective's case. We will do this. Yeah, we'll save, and we'll see you all in the next video.